Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, what's going on? I don't know. And welcome back to another paranormal investigation late at nighttime here in the middle of nowhere. So we are doing a ghost hunt inside of this haunted mill, and this place is pretty haunted. We've been investigating the gatehouse, as you guys know from the last video. It's actually almost midnight right now, but before we get inside, Elliot is gonna tell us what's going on here, what's happening here, what kind of paranormal stuff he's encountered here and others have encountered. Elliot is telling us the lights in here should not be on.
Yeah, they're all motion sensors, so...
Yeah, so for 2 decades, the lights here have been turning on and off by themselves. I've actually captured it, and you actually hear the switch being turned on.
Really?
On and then off. It only happened one night. I leave live feeds running here all the time just to capture the poltergeist type activity that's reported here. And this is objects moving, not a negative entity. Furniture moves here all the time, so the staff will leave, turn on the alarm, come back in the morning, and all sorts of things are out of place. From the walking sticks, the chairs, the piano stool is a big one. And this is Ethel's piano.
Ethel, who's Ethel?
So John Baird built this mill in the 1830s. Now, he ran it down, he lost it in a lawsuit, and it remained empty from around 1850s up until Robert Tate Mackenzie purchased it to turn it into a summer home. Now, it was abandoned for, nearly 60 years, and in that time we have no idea, what became of it. We do know that Robert Tate Mackenzie and James Naismith, who invented basketball, played here in their youth in the abandoned mill, and that's why cool. Robert Tate Mackenzie later purchased it and turned it into a summer home.
They were like OG explorers then.
Yeah. So what kind of paranormal stuff have you caught here, like on camera?
Well, I should go back to when the paranormal activity was first, reported or documented. So William Lyon Mackenzie King, our spiritualist prime minister, performed seances here. And inside there's a letter from Sir Robert Borden, another prime minister, stating he's sorry he cannot make it for the communion with spirits in the morning.
Oh, wow. So he knew of the seance?
Yeah, so this was one of the locations where William Lyon Mackenzie King opened up that spiritual door. Okay, so they were trying to communicate with the spirits of the mill from the Baird family, right? And here we are today trying to communicate with Robert Tate Mackenzie and Ethel.
Wow. And eventually someone's going to try to communicate with us when we die.
So in the 1970s, this was turned into the museum, and the Ottawa Journal wrote an article talking about the activity of Ethel, the spirit of Ethel. So when the renovation workers were working here, their tools kept moving around. So much so that it was reported to the news and it was put in the paper. Which is interesting to have a 50-year-old news article talking about the ghosts of this mill.
That's so cool.
Every staff here has experienced the activity here, from doors opening and closing, things moving around like I mentioned, voices, hearing music, Ethel playing the piano. So Robert Tate Mackenzie is why we have physical education in schools today. He was a doctor. He was a medic in the First World War, and he's a beautiful artist, as you'll see inside all the wonderful pieces that he created, and he still works up there today. Footsteps are constantly heard up on the top floor, and this is the gallery right here where the lights are on.
When was the last time anybody experienced anything paranormal in here?
A month ago.
And what did you experience?
We got footsteps. So what I do is I leave overnight live feeds, because that's when most of the activity is reported.
Yeah.
So when they lock up at night, they come in the morning, stuff's moved around. So I leave live feeds on randomly when I feel like it. It's close to home, so I come here, set up the live feed, put it on social media. Pictures falling off the wall, footsteps, voices. Sometimes I'll leave a spirit box running all night long.
Oh, wow.
A lot of really cool stuff. And I think you guys, after what just happened over at John Baird's Gatehouse, will probably get a lot here.
If you guys didn't see that other video that we just did out here on the property at the gatehouse, it was crazy. We got so much real paranormal activity. Link is going to be down below. Go watch it. Also, I'm going to leave a link for Elliot. Go give him a follow and support his page. He's helping us a lot by doing this video. What do you guys say we jump on inside right now? I just got into the mill, and what I'm looking at is unbelievably crazy and unbelievably cool. But I just noticed something very terrifying already. Wait. The door just propped open. It's what's on the door that I noticed, guys. Look at this. What the hell is that thing? What is even that? Holy crap. That thing is massive. Holy moly. Wait, what's going on with this door? Does this door usually open and close itself? Oh, what the hell? The lights just went off. Okay, I'm freaking out now. Guys.
That's not you moving the
No, it's not you?
No, I've literally been standing here thinking it was you guys.
Literally not you.
Nope.
The door literally opened itself and closed and then opened again. It could be the wind.
No, there's not that much wind, to be honest.
Elliot, do you see what's on the door?
Old spider.
Holy shit, Angelo, you gotta get inside and see this.
What is it?
The biggest spider I've ever seen in this country. Walking into this mill, first impressions, pretty scary. Like, there is a weird vibe. Not sure it's because there's a river back there and water flowing. You guys know the paranormal is amplified by water. It's used as a type of element. If you're a spiritual person, you know all about that. But check this place out. The person that invented basketball, basically right here, I didn't expect to see this in the mill, just walking in an old haunted mill. As Elliot said, at some point in time, this place was abandoned, but now it's not. But look at this. There's like this big stone here, which could be why there is paranormal activity in here, because stones like this could have some type of crystal inside of them, and you know, these things could amplify the spirituality of the area. This is so cool. And obviously we got a tombstone. This is a real tombstone, and apparently at some point in time somebody was using this tombstone to prop up their porch in their house in the area. And it's a tombstone of a guy named Robert Young, and he died pretty young actually. He was 28 years old when he died. This is one of the original basketball nets. Look at this. Made of metal, iron. So many objects in here that could have paranormal attachments to them, and there's a lot more going on upstairs. We're gonna be investigating this place with lights off, but I'm gonna show this to you guys with lights on. They just literally have tombstone laying around.
Yeah, right?
When the tombstone is so old, it's just laying around, right?
Yeah.
Use it to prop up porches.
All right, wish me luck. I'm going upstairs alone. Go upstairs. Look at this old basketball court. This guy was the inventor of basketball, a Canadian guy. Isn't that cool? All right, here we go. Going upstairs by myself. Pray for me, wish me luck. Now, I am going to be using my tech in here, but later on throughout the investigation, first I want to establish if this place is in fact haunted and there is something going on here. Look at this. So old and historic. I wonder if all the stuff here is original to this place. So this is a museum, by the way, and a haunted one, from what I'm told. This is a really unique location because not only is it historic, but things that are historic like this bring about the paranormal. It's almost like they're attached to everything. Attached to the walls. Look at this dude over here just chilling. I do get this creepy vibe in here though. And apparently there's a female, like a girl, that roams around this place. And this was her bedroom at one point in time. The bed is not here right now. It's actually up in the attic, and they've dismantled it because because they don't want people sleeping on it. But apparently when you sleep on it, paranormal activity starts to happen. And I'm pretty sure this is the girl over here. Ethel O'Neill Mackenzie. That is her. Born 1880, died 1958. The fact that I'm standing here in history right now is pretty surreal, guys. Believe it or not, they made this HP monitor back in 1882. We got an old historic room over here with an old piano. This is probably the oldest piano that I've seen. So there's so much going on here. There could be so many paranormal attachments to each individual object here. It's like a paranormal soup that's happening. That light just turned on. The upstairs light just turned on. That wasn't on. Who's upstairs? When I walked in here, that light was not on. Yep, definitely not on. What is going on upstairs? I don't have any of my well, I do have my K2 meter actually. Weird. This light just turned on. Guys, anybody up here? They're both downstairs. Whoa. Look at this place. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared the crap out of me. Take a look at all this art, all these statues. There's so much going on here. These were all made in here, apparently. So who or what turned on that light? Because that light was not on. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure when I walked into that second floor room, that light was not on. And it literally turned on and caught my attention. So something literally would have had done that. Jesus Christ. What the hell just moved over here? I'm on edge. Just being up here alone, it's pretty freaky, man. Yeah, okay. We got something. We got something. It feels different than the first floor. First floor felt kind of creepy, but up here, the vibes are different. Everything's kind of changed now. There's so much going on here, so many objects. That canoe, that sculpture over there, this thing over here, whatever the hell it is. Every one of these things could have some type of paranormal attachment. Now, I don't know if it's negative. I haven't heard of anybody getting injured or hurt up here, but it's still pretty creepy. So let's investigate it. Let's go get all my gear and do an investigation. Yo, yeah. When you came up here, was that light on? Is that on a sensor or anything?
Want to know a story about that light?
Okay, wait, before you tell me a story, let me tell you one thing. So I walked into here and that light was not on. So I'm standing by the piano just chatting, talking to my audience, and the light turned on.
So we sat here one night having an EVP session, nobody here. Just me and two of my guys. And that light just turned on by itself. We searched for a switch everywhere, and we eventually found it. And you know where we found it?
Where?
In this closet.
Nah. This is the switch for it? Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. You scared me. I'm on edge because... So how the hell did it turn on?
That's the question. It's just the lights that turn on here. We had no idea. And they're attached to a switch, no motion sensor.
Dude, this is crazy because I heard no switch. Like, look at how significant that is.
I know.
We would have heard that. We didn't even hear it.
No, it just turns on by itself. And like I said, we searched for a solid half an hour. Like, where the hell is the switch to this light?
Whoa.
And it's inside the closet. And Angelo and I were downstairs when you were up here. You're by yourself.
Yeah, I thought one of you guys was upstairs, so that's why I went up there. I'm like, okay, feeling all brave.
We were
Someone's up there.
downstairs the whole time.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started on this floor and then I went down. You went up.
This is amazing. You know why? Because it's 12:11 a.m. right now, and we're already getting some good stuff. I mean, we started early at the other place, and we got a lot of good stuff. And I'm hoping we can do that here. All right, I got to sit down and process this a little bit. Gonna be bringing up my ghost gear. Bug on me. Oh, the bug's back. Gonna bring up my ghost gear, spirit portal, try to communicate with Ethel. Maybe it's Ethel. I wonder if it is Ethel.
The spirits here are extremely hospitable, right? So
it doesn't feel evil.
like one time I was having an EVP session and my stomach rumbled and we get a female voice. Would you like something for that?
No.
Like, they're very hospitable. They like having company, they like having guests. This is Ethel's piano, this is the stool that comes out at nighttime. They'll come in the morning and find the stool here.
Really? I really want to kind of like relive what you said happened with you. I want us to sit around here, maybe put the spirit portal on the table, and try to talk to something. Elliot was telling us a lot of the furniture in here is original, which, as I said earlier, paranormal attachments to these objects. Also, did you guys know that they made these back in 1880?
No, bro, that's the 1860 model. What are you
Really?
talking about?
Oh, I guess I was wrong. We're about to kind of recreate the seance that they did like over 100 years ago. And it was a long time ago. I actually have my REM pod sitting here on the mantle. It's on right now and it's not going off. And it was going crazy in that other house, and that means we had some real paranormal activity over there. Right now, we're not getting anything on it. And we're gonna try to communicate with something, kind of like a seance with the spirit box. So this should be really interesting. Isn't it crazy how both the REM pods are not going off right now?
Nope.
It just tells you that they're not defective.
No. And I literally just changed the battery on that one, so I put a brand new battery in.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on in that place.
Oh, I do. There's something paranormal.
No, but... Oh, there you go. Spoke too soon.
On the piano.
Yeah.
Calling any spirit that wants to communicate with us in this really old, haunted place.
We welcome you to join us.
Is that mine?
That's your temperature.
That's my REM pod now. The temperature's changing on that.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And this whole time they've been quiet.
Nobody else just hear somebody speak? A woman?
Is there a woman here? Was.
Ethel, are you here with us?
It's like they're taking turns.
I feel like there are spirits here right now, but they're weak. They're not as powerful as John. Ethel, are you with us? Do you guys hear that? Like something choking? Trying to talk, but it's like choking?
One of the REM devices going.
That one there. Whoa, is that like a scream? What's happening, Ethel? Talk to us. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Who's here? There's a very strange tone, right? Ethel!
It's straight up saying
Hello.
Hello, Ethel? Piano. Piano keys. Those are piano keys. Look at the light. Those are piano keys, like the strings. Ethel, thank you for your time. Oh! Oh, that was a female's voice. Oh shit, look. REM pod. Finally some activity on the REM pod over there. And you know when that happened, when I started saying, did someone die here?
It's Ethel's piano seat.
Who's touching the REM pod? That's yellow, blue. All the sensors are going off. Physical touch, something close to it. Now we're getting somewhere. We just gotta be patient, that's all. Hey Ethel, I'm gonna shut this thing off now. And I'm gonna try to communicate with you in a different way. We got REM pod activity right on the piano.
Ethel, that's you. Can you make it stop for us?
Yo, John's here. You know how I know? Look at the distinct way that it's going off. The same way it was going off in his house. Right? That really fast, clustery way. Like, get the hell out of here, get the hell out of here, get the hell out of here. But it's interesting how mine isn't going off.
Ethel, if it's you, turn it off on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. John, your turn. On the count of 3. If you want to let us know you're here, turn off on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. John never wants to listen to nobody.
Stop it!
It's changed.
I'll give you a cookie. Smart thinking, Elliot. Play some keys for her. If it is Ethel, it might calm her down.
Where's?
Calm down, Ethel. Dude, that's so creepy, even though that we're doing it. That should not be going off like that, man. Let me try putting my REM pod there and see what happens.
Well, your REM pod is doing its own thing now.
Oh shit, it is. I thought that was yours.
No.
Okay.
So the thing about the temperature, right? So this is reading hot temperatures, you see a red light. So there's a heat triggering the sensor coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
This is an unheated building.
And it's pretty cold in here, to be honest.
As we're getting moving into late at night,
Yeah.
the only drafts would be cold. So where's the heat coming from?
Look, it's doing it again. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna switch this out with yours, Angelo. This is some real paranormal stuff right here. Let's see if mine goes off here. All right, spirits of this room, set off my REM pod like you were Angelo's. Hoping, peace and quiet, finally. Hoping we get something. It might happen instantly. It might. What the f is that?
What?
At the window. What was that?
What'd you see?
There was just something outside the window. What floor are we on?
Oh, we're 1 story up.
So what the f did I just see? My camera was, I don't know, something moved outside of the window. Are the trees moving?
Really no trees there.
No, they're pretty still.
And the door is right below.
What? Guys, I literally seen something just go by the window. So even though I'm not getting anything on mine, it tells us that it's not a malfunction with Angelo's. We're just not getting...
Yeah, they're both not doing anything at all now.
It moved on, whatever it was. I've switched over to night vision now, and I'm going full darkness, hoping I can capture something on the night vision camera. Now this is gonna be creepy because I cannot see a damn thing. And yeah, this is man. Jesus Christ, what is that? All right, it begins. So from what I know is there aren't any evil spirits in here. It's just Ethel and something else, and they're usually like more hospitable and friendly, but still, it's pretty terrifying to just walk around in the darkness. Going back into the piano room, hopefully I can capture something in Ethel's room. I feel like something is breathing down my shoulders. Like actually. Can you make my K2 meter go off? Now, if you guys remember earlier, my REM pod wasn't going off. It just heat changes. But I was getting some hits on the K2 meter in front of the piano just now, and it stopped. Oh, yeah, that might have been me though. Not 100% sure. Elliot's downstairs waiting for us. Oh, hey, okay. Okay, we got temperature change on the REM pod. REM pod is getting some activity right now. Can you touch the REM pod and make it go to green? The light on the REM pod is flickering. Something was changing the temperature of it. And it is pretty cold in here because it's getting later in the dark right now. It's warm outside, but you know the temperatures do drop at nighttime, especially because we're right by a river. Up there is Ethel's bed.
Yeah.
And apparently it's very active. And it's dismantled right now. It's in a million pieces. Always so creepy doing this in night vision, man. I don't know why we do this, but it just adds a scare factor to the videos. And you guys.
Especially when you turn and there's a statue in every corner.
When you turn, yeah, there's a statue, but when you turn in the hallways and you cannot see what's around the corner. Like it's pure fear. It's crazy. Oh, I wonder if that's actual.
I think that's the.
Of course it stopped, right? What's doing that? Touch the REM pod again.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, that came from upstairs.
That was upstairs?
Yeah.
Were you recording the whole thing?
Yeah, I just recorded that. Did that actually just happen? I'm fucking shaking right now.
Where's...
Elliot!
It sounded like a basketball,
Yeah.
which would be downstairs, no?
I just thankfully...
Elliot?
Elliot! Where's Elliot?
Yelling at me?
Was that you banging?
No, we're reading the rules of basketball.
Huh?
Seriously, you're not banging. Dude, I just got this on camera.
Did you drop it like a basketball or something?
Rules of basketball. The original rules from James Naismith.
Dude, I'm gonna play this back for you.
Fuck?
Angelo, did you record on that?
No, I caught like the last 2 seconds.
That came from right above us. Right above us, somebody playing basketball. Shut up. I'm not even
For
joking.
real, dude. We literally heard. It sounded like a metal thing as well, right at the end. Yeah, it sounded like.
We have had basketball like, fall off the shelf before.
Okay, I'm gonna play this back. No, it sounded like somebody running, full blown running, and then sounded like a basketball dribble at the end.
You don't understand. We were literally standing there looking at each other, and all we hear is.
I've heard the weirdest noises here at nighttime, you know, just being here alone. So I'm not surprised. It's just funny how you think it's a basketball.
It sounded like a basketball at the end. At first, I thought it was someone running, and that's what it sounded like. Someone running really, really fast upstairs, right above us.
Mm-hmm. That was wild.
That's probably why you didn't hear it. If you heard it from the third, I would not hear it here.
Where were you?
Should we go see if something like fell?
Yeah, we should go to the third floor. But dude, that came. We were standing right over here. This is exactly where we were standing. Let's stand here and listen in again.
Yeah.
I'm here talking.
Dude, whoa. Oh my god, what's going on?
What's wrong?
I don't know. Something just touched me. Something just fucking touched me. It's cold. It was really cold. And it scared me. I can't shake it out of my mind that something upstairs was running across the beams. Like full blown running. And I was thinking about that and then something touched me. We need to go up there.
Huh?
We need to go up there right now. Dude, it's not like this. It's not like...
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Should
what...
be the kid.
Oh, maybe.
It did sound like a childlike type of run, but it was a run. It was 100% a run, and then basketball dribble.
Right at the end, it sounded like it hit something metal.
That was fear right there. What I experienced was actual paranormal fear.
I'm just like still trying to figure out what the hell it was.
Dude, it's like I thought it was Elliot knocking on a door.
Yeah.
I thought he was locked out. You weren't locked out, were you?
Dude, we're doing an investigation. Like, why would he be?
Yeah, like I thought for a second you went outside and you got locked out and you were knocking on the door. We're sitting here reviewing the footage on these Sony night vision cameras. The audio is not the greatest, but I'd have to amplify it on my editing software. And I did capture something. You could hear something running upstairs, but we missed the full of it because me and Angelo were just packing up our stuff and we're about to get the hell out of here. And Elliot's downstairs waiting for us to finish. We are gonna go ahead and end off this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We caught some crazy paranormal stuff in here. This place is definitely active, but not in an evil way. But we really wanted to see what those footsteps were. Like, they were loud. They're driving us crazy off camera. We're talking about them. Like, we're trying to debunk it. We can't figure out what it was. So that actually did happen. And that actually correlates with the stories that go on here. Things get moved. Things run across this place. A lot of stuff happening here. Big thank you to Elliot for giving us access to get in here. Elliot's link is going to be down below. Go give him some love. And Angelo's links are going to be down below. Go give him some love as well. More videos coming. We got one more. It's like, what time is it, guys?
about 3 a.m.
Is it?
Is it?
It's 2 a.m. Almost 2 a.m. on the dot. Almost 2 a.m. right now. We're about to go film the haunted shack in the woods. There's a really creepy haunted shack in the woods, and we're about to go and do a video there. So just in time for almost 3 a.m. So apparently this shack, I'm not even gonna tell you. Wait till the next video. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Follow me on my Instagram for more paranormal adventures.